You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't think I'd spend a lot of time on this, because I figured it'd be a quick segment, go about our day, probably like in the middle half, second hour of Smackdown, and then we'd just go about it. No, they made it the main event, boys. This closed the show, and honestly, as it should have. Holy shit, dude. So I'm gonna really quickly, I'm gonna go away real quick so I can fix my headset. Okay, I'm back. That took a lot longer than it should have. Apparently my cord was wrapped. Doesn't matter. Anyways, the Gingerbread Man's funeral was absolutely 10 stars. And I can't explain. I actually didn't take notes because I was actually just watching and invested. So I'm going to break everything down from memory. We have the main event as the funeral being set up. Roses, the black ring campus. We got a choir in the corner and an open casket gingerbread man. Trick Williams comes out, fucking pimped out, mean black coat, some very dark lemon pepper steppers, and a golden chalice filled with milk. Like, did his full entrance, mournfully of course, but did his full entrance. Poured that milk out for the dead homie as he would. And had the choir sing him, trying to plead. Why? Why did the gingerbread man have to die? Why? We got a cute little montage of, you know, gingerbread man's life. Being born, going to prom, having his first date, getting hired by the WWE, having a frat house, you know, Trick Williams winning the United States champion, them going to the club, going to the strip club to be more specific, and then they went to the moon. Gingerbread Man won a slam dunk contest. It was beautiful. They went hiking together. They went what is it? Yeah, rock climbing in a way. Skiing probably, I don't know. But after the montage, Drake respectfully asked for a moment of silence for the dead homie. Not even like 3 seconds go by, and Sammy's like, fucking no! We're not doing this today! The main event of Smackdown used to be respected. The main event of Smackdown meant something. The fact that it's being used for a funeral, unbelievable. and I know last week you talked about, oh, I don't mess with my money. How much did them roses cost? I know, because I looked them up. How much did that choir cost? And I didn't want to say it, but they were off pitch. That's just me though. They're off pitch. How much did that oak coffin cost? They don't even make those anymore, Trick. They don't even make it like that no more. Like, he just started going off on one. He was like, yeah, cause me, I do this for the ride or die Sami Zayn fans. Boo, tomato, 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 boo. Like, it was wonderful. And he was like, I faced people who were bigger than you, faster than you, stronger than you, tougher than you. And I've been here for 20 years, still unfazed. You can't touch me. Know what I mean? So at Backlash, it's no longer about that title, it's about pride. And I'm gonna take it from you. So enjoy your funeral, and I'm sorry for your loss. I was like, okay, that's... what a promo. And Sammy attacks Trick. Boo! During grief? Sammy, how could you? He's grieving right now. He just lost his best friend. And you wanna... how dare you, Sammy? Sammy grabs the title, hoists it over his shoulder. Boos ring out. And then the gingerbread man sits up from the coffin. And when I tell you, I'm not even fucking with you, I actively popped. I fucking react. One of my favorite wrestlers, Keith Lee. I'm acting as if he just returned to the WWE. I literally, oh my god! Like, just, I actively popped out of my chair for the gingerbread man to Undertaker style sit up and look at Sammy. I was hyped. Bah! Candlestick right to the back. And it was a little yachty the entire time. Oh, they take out Sammy with the kendo stick, trick shot, and that was the ending of the Smackdown. I'm being so honest with you, this actually made the show damn near 5 out of 5. This was worth it. The show was already very good. Excuse me, the show was already very good. This boosted it. This is one of the best Smackdowns I've ever seen. And it might be me just happy because I like being surprised. I like when I wasn't expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought Trick was just gonna get one over and then just to Gingy, just kiss to the head on Gingy and then walk away. And I actually didn't expect that. I'm so happy with that. Yeah, holy shit, dude. What a segment. What a main event. Who would have thought? But now we will quickly get into the show. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. It is past 10. I actually need to do so much more editing. I finally finished the Hulk Hogan documentary script, and I'm going to explain how I'm going to do it in another video, but I finally finished it. I just now need to film it. But we started with a Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu video package. Jacob comes out and basically breaks it down truly why he's doing it. It's mainly for him. Like, the title is more of a secondary thing. It's for him now. It's for him and his family. It's like when we were growing up, everybody in that family saw Roman as the future. They saw me as nothing. And he said more. He said, I didn't fully take notes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't fully take notes, but he was going through like this. Like Roman Reigns was his promised child, and I was nothing. And then the Usos come out, and then Jimmy breaks it down like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a part of me, as family, who wants to see you win. There's a part of me that wants to see you succeed. There's the other part of me that is like, hey, you're gonna lose, because the OTC is hard to beat." You're gonna lose, but whatever. Jey Uso, it's a shame that this is what we live in. Jey Uso was trying to get serious and the crowd kept yeeting. It's like, who are you? Don't care. Jay was looking him dead in the face. Was like, here's the problem with Roman. He's gonna beat you in front of your family. And the crowd's just yee, and Jay's always like, guys, can you not real? They're really trying to calm the crowd, shut the crowd up. Like, guys, stop. I'm trying to get through this real quick. He get back serious, still yeeing. Jay talks to him again, like, guys, stop. And then he got to go. It's annoying, but hey, you did it to yourself, Bubba. You did it to yourself. Fuck. Jamie was like, well, here's the thing though, but if you do lose, fuck it. When you lose, you're gonna have to acknowledge the OTC, the tribal chief, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And Jacob had a retort saying, Jimmy, I don't know why you're talking. You've never beaten Roman. Jimmy, you haven't even won a singles title. And I want to come back to that Jay thing. He technically did. They both technically beaten Roman before. Technically, Money in the Bank. In the tag match, Roman and Solo versus the Usos. They technically beat Roman there. Roman took the pin. Jay got the pin, actually. So that, technically, Jay did beat... Whatever. But yeah, he basically ends the whole thing saying, listen, if any of you even think about getting in my way in that match at Backlash, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not afraid to burn this whole tree down. I'm not afraid to burn this whole family tree down. And honestly, yeah, that's good. I want to see it happen. I think Zilla Fatu might interfere, and that'd be kind of cool. That'd be nice. We get a segment between Ricky Saints and Nick Aldis talking about, hey, you saw my debut, right? You saw I went toe to toe with Cody Rhodes, a QB1. Why the fuck am I fighting a QB4? And comes Matt Cardona, the patron saint of QB4s. It's like, oh, that's a great match though. That's a great match. What else did we get? Jacob and Royce Keys had a little talk backstage saying, you better werewolf your ass up so you can be that world champion. That was cool. Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James was the first match we got for the United States champion. A great match. Kiana looked great. She didn't get a reaction when she came out. Won the crowd over. She started getting some good boos. We had a couple of let's go James. Got a couple of them. Tiffany won at the end because Julia distracted the referee on accident, trying to get the referee to count the pin for Kiana. Tiffany attacks Julia, and then Tiffany attacks Kiana for the prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany retains her champion, and now we're sowing deceit between Julia and Kiana, which is fair. We got Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa backstage talking to Jackie. I think it's Jackie. And Charlotte and Rhea, not friends. How can they coexist? Those are back again, and I don't know how to feel about that. We got Damian Priest versus Tonga Tonga next in a big boy match. Tall boy match, too. Tonga looked... this is going to be a common thing. People who I haven't really just seen wrestle... really good. Very good showing. Like Tonga... I've seen Tonga wrestle, of course. But I haven't seen him in a singles match. I know he's had a couple. I think he's had one with Rey Fenix at one point, and I think that's the only one I remember watching. But seeing him in this match with Damian was so good. Made Damian look like a baby. He just pick him up and just throw him sometimes. Just stop it, Damian. Stop it. We got a return of Tama Tonga to help out his MFT brethren. R-Truth comes out to even out the odds. That really just caused a distraction for Damian Priest for Tonga to hit the big choke slam for the 1, 2, 3. Tonga wins. The MFTs start attacking Wepa up before Royce Keys comes out to even the odds. I also skipped over a little bit. Jacob and Royce Keys were having a conversation. Jacob walks away and Royce Keys run into Solo, and Solo's like, hey, I'm just letting you know we got room in my family for you. And it's like, no fucking shit, Solo, your entire family's been nuked. Well, not entire, but two of them is gone. You got a room. We clearly got room, Solo. Danhausen, Kit, and Miz were backstage, where Miz and Kit made fun of Danhausen for not having a partner. It's like, who would ever team with you? Who would want to team with you? And Kit was like, well, no one, because he's toxic. And the only person who would ever team with Danhausen is Danhausen. This made Danhausen have a brilliant idea. And I'm not joking. Off of screen. Like, literally, he ran off of screen, ran back onto screen in front of the camera, and just ran back off the screen. That was funny. I like Dan. I like Danhausen. He's funny. So I should have brought this up throughout, but throughout the night we have backstage segments of the funeral. Everybody, all of his friends and family, saying their goodbyes. And then you just see Sammy standing there like, what the fuck is going on? It was actually really funny. But we also got a bunch of I want to call it AI slop, but honestly, it's kind of funny, where they would just insert Gingy into a bunch of historical moments. He was there to see Andre the Giant body slam Hulk Hogan body slam Andre the Giant. He was there watching the Attitude Era where Stone Cold got arrested. He was there when Mastro Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth got married. It was kind of funny. They did more of them. I think another one was with Kurt Angle in the milk truck. Undertaker losing the streak to Brock Lesnar. They were DX invading I don't remember what. WCW probably? Don't remember. And I think there was one more, and I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. Oh no, it wasn't a historical event. It was actually Gingerbread. It was actually GBM copywriting all the content creators. They had him. I don't know reacted to what, but they had a video of GBM reacting to something, and when I tell you, that is so funnily timed. They've copyright. Damn, not everybody, but they copyright a lot of Instagram accounts, and deleted a couple. I know Con Man got deleted. That was upsetting, but yeah, they started copywriting a lot of content creators' pages and deleting them, and so to then have Gingy react to something like that's, come on guys. I think TKO is the most tone deaf company I've seen when it comes to it. Like, Vince had his moments where he was tone deaf, Triple H had his moments, but like, I'm seeing it. I'm not speculating. It's not like I feel like I'm seeing it. You just whatever. I just thought that was very funny. Gunther was backstage talking about, hey, I want to become the champion, and you could thank that man right there, Paul Heyman. Cody makes his entrance, you know, hey, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about Gunther. That's not how the conversation works. I'm also planning on doing a thing where I just talk. You know how Small Afro has his yap session? I might do something like that in a way, because I have a lot of thoughts about wrestling that I really just want to talk, just yap about, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Paul Heyman comes out saying, hey, hey, Gunther is cool, you know. I like you, Cody. I like Gunther. I like Brock. You know, Brock's retired though, so that's a shame for me. But right here in my hand is the contract for Gunther and a contract for you for that championship, because it won't be happening in Jacksonville tonight. Boo. And hell, actually, it won't be even happening in the United States. This is taking place in Italy. Clash in Italy. You will be fighting Gunther for your Undisputed Champion. That was great. I like that. Cool. We didn't need a full segment with that, but that's fine. I actually don't fully know what Cody said, I'm not gonna lie, but he brought up Brock, Roman, and Punk. I think Seth too. I think he brought up all four of them. And I think Cody said something along the lines like, so why are you here? Or something. And Paul just said, because they always come back for the wise man. And then Gunther tries to attack him. He doesn't. He gets a couple of chokes in, but then Cody just him out the ring. He just kept doing it. Gunther would get up. He'd get up back onto the apron. Cody literally started talking like, you think you can fight me? He just kept bopping him off of the apron. It's very funny. Easy to find, hard to beat. MFT's backstage. Tama Tonga wasn't happy with how, you know, Royce Keys ran off, you know, supposedly the most dominant faction in WWE. So I'm going to talk to Nick Aldis to see if we can get this figured out. We get Matt Cardona versus Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints is so fucking good, guys. Ricky's so cool. You know, that's all I can really say. There was a point where I thought Matt was going to win. He hit the Rough Rider, and it was very good. It was a very good 2 count, very good close call. He hit the absolute DDT and a Rochambeau for the 1-2-3. Ricky Saints wins. The right choice, fucking obviously. So good. Sami Zayn is ranting about it. It's like, I've worked so hard and I've done everything right, and they hold a funeral for a gingerbread man to make fun of me. I feel like I've worked my entire life to get into a good position, and this is how they treat me. You know what I'm talking about, right? This is Johnny Gargano just laying there. That actually got me. I wasn't ready for Johnny. It's like, you know what I mean, Johnny, right? And then he looks up, and it's Ray Phoenix, one of his friends, is like, not you two. You're my friend, Ray. Why are you supporting this? And he's like, animal, listen. Grieving, brother. You gotta grieve. So yeah, Sammy's, it's not the place for this. It's not the place for this, Sammy. Sammy's like, you know what? You're right. And then, yeah, at that point, he goes off into the main event with Trick. So we don't need to talk about that anymore. Blake Monroe is still coming to SmackDown at some point. I really thought it was going to be this week. I was really hoping it was this week. Whatever. Paige and Bree comes out, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't care. I don't care about the women's tag division anymore. I was hoping that I think this would have happened regardless. Like, I think no matter who won, probably unless it was Irresistible Forces, I would probably still care a little bit. But I feel like even if Bayley and Lyra won, I still might have been in this situation where I'm just like, I don't care. I don't. And it's really worse because it is Brie Bella who's holding the belt. I'm really just sitting here like, we don't need the champions on every show now. We can make them a special attraction. I mean, make them the cool. I don't care. Anyways, they're talking about what the Judgment Day said on Raw, talking about I don't remember. What? I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. Anyway, they were talking about like a retirement, not a retirement tour. I'm going to stop. My brain hurts from trying to even think about it. Fatal Influence comes out saying, y'all are old, y'all suck, and get out of my way so I can get those tag team championships. Irresistible Forces come out and say the same thing. Y'all suck, you're old, and I want our tag team champions back. And then we get Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair versus Fatal Influence in a very good 6-woman tag. Very good. There were some shenanigans, but not enough to where we got it on Backlash. That's a little shame, because then they ran down the matches on Backlash. That's not enough for my money. But it was a very good match. Rhea Ripley being the one to mainly get worked over. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. But after the hot tag wore off from Charlotte, they were going for a tag. She went for a tag with Alexa. And after Charlotte got taken out, it was just Alexa and Rhea got taken out by a returning Jade Cargill. The first time we've been seeing Jade since Mania, which caused I believe JC Jane to hit the Rolling Thunder onto Alexa Bliss for the 1-2-3 Fatal Influence win. And the takeover, I hate the name. I will never not like the name, but the takeover beat down all the women, and they stand tall. Alright. Tama Tonga versus Royce Keys happened next. Good match. Fine match. Royce Keys being able to show that he can sell. Yeah, it was a good match. Royce Keys hit the beautiful. I love the spine buster. Hit a good spine buster for the win. 1-2-3. The whole purpose of this was Solo and Tala being out there to just, I guess, morally support him, because Solo said, hey, he's gonna have to do this on his own. And anytime Tama got Royce out there and Tala was about to do something, Solo's like, hold on, big boy, you stay back, we're just here to observe. That's what we're here to do. Like, they didn't interfere at all, which I'm actually really happy about. I mean, like, yeah, it meant they lost technically, but they no interference. Cool with that. Happy with that. Yeah, Royce Keys hits the spine buster to win. And after that, we got Tama Tonga backstage talking to Shinsuke Nakamura. Where have you been, dude? Where has he been? Golly. Excuse me. And Tonga was like, hey, fuck off. Get away from my brother. Or else. It's like, you know what? Whatever. And walked away. And then we got the main event, which was that wonderful segment of the funeral. Honestly, yeah, good night of. This was a great night of SmackDown. I'm low-key willing to give it a 5 out of 5. This was a great. Nothing was outright like, again, even the women's tag division, where I don't care about, I wouldn't say was bad. Just because I don't care about something doesn't mean it's bad. I just don't have any interest with it. But I'd say it was good. 5 out of 10 show. Anything to specifically go out of your way to watch. The Funeral, please. I never thought I'd promote a funeral this hard, but go watch it. It was actually so good. Match-wise, probably the 6-woman tag. Honestly, probably 6-woman tag. Good match that was. But that will do it for me. If you, what do I say at the end of this? If you like the video, make sure you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload. My next upload will be the Backlash review happening that night. And then you'll get the Monday review. Wednesday, I'm actually still trying to figure out what it is. If anything, just so I can have a little bit more time on that Hogan documentary, I might just make that the video where I just talk. Just yap about wrestling for like 20 minutes or so. I don't know. And then the Friday review. And then I need to remember where all the fucking pay-per-views are, because there's a Saturday Night's Main Event and Clash in Italy going on, I think, this month. So, it's gonna be a rough time for me to keep up with my schedule. But you'll still be getting videos from me regardless. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. RIP GBM.